Hey, how's it going? It's Mark. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I use this channel to share my faith and also any practical advice based on my personal experiences, information that I've learned, I've studied, that I've shared with others through coaching and guiding and mentoring that I know have helped others become successful. I'm sharing through this channel in the hopes that it will help you too. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe so I have an idea that this is the kind of content that you want and I can make more for you. This is one of my favorite songs. Thought I'd play a little bit of music for you to start off. Feel my way through the darkness, guided by my beating heart. I can tell where this journey will end, but I know where to start. One of my favorite lines from that song. So, what I want to talk about today is why it's a good idea to start a YouTube channel. And I'm actually walking the talk on this because I've just restarted this YouTube channel. I've had it for quite some time now, but I felt that it was also the right time given where I am in my life. As of this video being recorded, I am officially 52 years old, turning 53 this year. And I've got a lot of experiences, a lot of things that I've gone through, lots of ups and downs, and I felt that it would be a positive part of leaving behind a legacy of myself that could benefit others, could help others, especially in sharing the things where I made mistakes, looking back on things now, how I could have done things better. All those lessons could hopefully help you in your life and also in things that I've succeeded at. Those are definitely positive lessons that I'd love to share also to help you. And I think that starting a YouTube channel, before I go into that, one of the things that I've learned to do, which has helped my mental state and to keep a positive frame of mind. I can't remember exactly who I learned this from, but it's something that I've been consistent with throughout my life, is expressing those feelings. And I'll be honest with you, being a musician, you have a default setting of having that valve that you can offload your emotions and offload your feelings through music. So that's one advantage you have as being a musician, but granted, not everyone is a musician. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But one thing that is available to all of us, no matter what kind of person you are, is ability to express ourselves and to record things. Before YouTube came along or became a thing, the way that I would do that is through journaling, literally writing things down. I still have a physical diary that I would write stuff on. And usually when things were bothering me, someone had upset me, there was a massive disappointment in my life, it really helped to put what was in my head and in my heart, offload that into a journal, into a diary, something that I could feel that I was ejecting, especially those toxic feelings inside of me, onto paper. That was really a big help to me. And then later on, when laptops and the internet became a thing, boy, I feel like I'm really ancient now, remembering the days before that. But I would use and still use Word documents now, so it's a lot more fluid. Just go on the old laptop and journal. So I think that using YouTube as a way to do that is a great way to be able to express yourself, get your feelings out there, start to rationalize and order your thinking by just saying it into the camera. You know, everyone has got a phone nowadays, so all you really have to do is just stick it on play and just record yourself. And it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be scripted, just be authentic. Just spill out what's inside of you. And I've found that this is often a very positive way of exercising the demons that were inside of me. and purifying myself by ejecting all of those feelings onto paper, onto a Word document, and now in video. So I would recommend that because it's pretty quick, pretty simple to do. I think by doing this, it's a healthy way of cleansing out your system and putting it down in a way that you can review also later on. Now, the second thing, you may not want the world to know what's on your mind. It may be very sensitive topics or issues inside of yourself that you don't want to make public. That's okay. When you're recording these things or these videos for yourself, then you just stick the setting on private so that it is only you, just you, that gets to watch these videos. So you have the dual benefit of having exhumed and expressed yourself in the video. Get it out there. Get it out of your system, so to speak. And at the same time, you stick it on private so that you're in control of when, if ever that time comes, that you want to share this with others or you want to share it on YouTube. So that's one thing that I would recommend. The third interesting thing about this is that if that time comes that you are ready to publish one of these videos where you've expressed yourself, journaled some of your feelings, journaled your trials and your tribulations and your challenges, and you've done it as a journal, literally as a chronological journal, if and when that time comes that you're ready to share it, you may be pleasantly surprised, or just surprised, that there are other people, maybe many people, who empathize and relate to your challenges and be inspired by your journey. So I'm assuming the most optimistic outcome here, which is at some point your journaling will lead you to a positive place, which it always has done for me eventually. You know, there's always ups and downs, but there's always the ups whenever there's downs. And people can relate to that because it's authentic. And this is the human experience. And as a result, you could inspire someone to keep going. Your video might be that important point that turns the tide for them, allows them to keep going for one more day, for one more hour. You don't know what people are going through, and sometimes a kind word or just the knowledge that someone else is going through what you're going through can give you the strength to carry on. And the fourth thing, last but not least, is that there's also the possibility that it could turn into a side hustle, something that generates a little or a lot of revenue for you because of AdSense. The more views that your video racks up puts you in a position that you can monetize your video. So that's a nice little bonus as well. But I'll end this video by saying the most important thing I want to emphasize in doing something like this is first and foremost your mental health. Getting it down on something, whether it's a video, whether you write it on a Word document, or whether you write it down. It's been proven to be very effective for my mental health and my mental state of mind to help me work things out as well. And I would recommend that you do something like that, that you express yourself and not bottle it in. Don't keep it inside. As my nan used to say, it's better out than in. It's pretty good advice. And you might also find that your words, your journey, your story becomes an impetus or an incentive for others to keep going. So you could be an inspiration to others and a help to others, which is a blessing. So I hope this video helped. And if it has, do hit the like button, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next videos. And in the meantime, let me leave you with a little bit of a chord. And I don't know where this journey will end, but I know where to start. God bless you. See you soon.